Hey Aries, this is your 2025 yearly reading. This is for my Aries Sun, Aries Moon, and Aries Rising people. So we're going to have a look at your whole year, 2025. Now, this is a very important year for all signs. 2025 is a numerology 9 year. So it's going to be a pretty hectic year for a lot of you. A lot of changes, a lot of endings, a lot of transformation. It's at the end of a cycle. From the ninth year, we go to a 1. So Aries, as I was shuffling your cards, I'm getting a lot about communication. And communication with you last year has kind of been stifled. I feel like you are scared of saying the wrong thing. Fear of saying the wrong thing, even. You know, there's a fear that something you say may offend someone, or something you say may hurt someone, or something you say may cause a reaction in someone. I feel like you need to get your voice heard again. As an Aries, you have opinions. You know what you want. You know how you feel. The way you think is quick, quick, quick. And I feel like somewhere along the way, your voice has been stifled. Whether this be in general, whether this be in relationships. You know, communication is huge for an Aries in relationships. You want to speak your mind. What I really get for you this year is really tapping into your emotions. And as I'm saying this, it's literally raining outside. There's a lot of water coming through for you here. Emotions, sensitivity, being in touch with your feelings. And I feel like this year is all about expressing how you feel and how you really feel, Aries. Don't be scared to speak your truth. Don't be scared to speak your feelings, because keeping it in is going to make it worse for you. Balance, harmony, and inner peace for you is huge this year for 2025. So all about finding that balance. You may need to tap into Libra energy, you know, the scales. So it's all about maintaining a balance this year. And I feel like it's going to happen for you because you have a major planetary change coming into your sign. Saturn this year will be entering Aries. I don't know the exact date. I'm pretty sure it could be March, April. I'll have to double check that. But this year, Saturn is coming into your sign and grounding you, Aries. Let's get out some energies for you. Yeah, I do feel this sensitivity with you, but affectionate. There's something about a huge change in your communication, and you're really a lot more sensitive, very in tune. Like I see you being very in tune with others, very in tune with yourself. And you're actually demonstrating that. You're actually showing other people that side of you. I do see that there's not as much hard exterior when it comes to you, Aries. You know, you're very independent this year, but at the same time, you are opening up your heart more, being more sensitive. Yeah, your perception is strong this year, and there is something to do with speak your mind, Aries. Say how it is. Speak the truth. Do not hold it in, because it's very important for 2025 for you to speak your mind with no apologies. No apologies. You have the right to be yourself, and you have the right to communicate freely. Aries. Yeah, major growth. Look at this. Major growth this year for Aries. I feel like you're growing into it's not an external growth this year. It's internal. The last 9 years, like if you look back, you have become a complete different person. The growth emotionally, spiritually, logically is insane. Inner growth, inner growth. And I feel like you are really reaching out for help this year, or being less scared to ask for help, being less scared to reach out, and a lot of communication with friends, and a lot of changes with friends this year for you, Aries. I feel like you're really, I feel like you're really cleaning out the closet, if you know what I mean, like getting rid of those friends that really stifle you, getting rid of those friends that bring your vibration down. Like you are heading for, you're heading forward. You're really heading forward, not backwards. That's what I'm really getting here. New inspiration and new passions ignited for Aries. Like you have this energy behind you. A lot of new chapters are starting for you. Doors are opening, new relationships are coming your way this year. Expect a major change. Expect a major change physically, and internally. Something's happening very soon for Aries 2025. Like I'm getting the next 3 months, there's going to be a major change. And whether this be physically or whether this be internally, and that's when we see this kind of change happening, there is something that's just around the corner. Some of you are changing careers completely. Like when I'm saying this change is happening, it's actually a major change that's going to create a real solid foundation for you. We've got roots. So this change is going to be this change is going to be kind of pivotal for the rest of your life. 2025 is so important for you, Aries, because this year is going to change your life. And I'm not exaggerating when I say this. Like this foundation that you're creating for yourself this year is going to last for years to come. If you have a intuition or some type of feeling that you need to go for something or change something, or even if it's like moving overseas, like whatever you wish, you need to do it, because this year can really change a lot of you Aries lives. You're very protected. I'm getting very protected this year. You do have Saturn coming into your sign. You will be learning a hard lesson this year, a big lesson. But you're softening. You're softening as a person. You're softening when it comes to the way you project yourself. Because as an Aries, you're passionate. Some people may think you're angry, but this is just how you talk. I'm an Aries. And sometimes when I do get passionate and excited, it can come across as egotistical, or it can come across as brash or blunt or angry, when it's just how you talk. Let's get into the tarot. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising for 2025. Yeah, I'm seeing a door opening. A door opening. And I feel like you are going to go through the door. Like you're not just gonna think about it. You're gonna make this change. You're gonna embrace opportunities. You're gonna persevere no matter what. Yeah, oh whoa. This energy. Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Wands. Change is coming. Change is coming, and you're gonna go for it. You're gonna be excited. You're gonna be ready. Like that energy is building for you. Um, it really, and I'm getting really, really, really soon. Like this is happening really soon for you. If it's not happening already. And don't fear being impulsive because the changes that you decide on and the changes that you make this year are for you. And I don't think you will be second guessing anything. I think you're going to be going for whatever's in your heart, going for whatever you want this year. Aries. Ace of Swords. A lot of new ideas, a lot of inspiration, a lot of new ideas, a lot of being clear on what you want. Clear on what path you want to take, clear on your direction, clear on what you want to do, clear on who you want to be with. Yeah, oh, two aces. You have a massive like peace of mind, clarity, like you're clear. A lot of you have been doing the work in the past. Like a lot of you have already gone through the lessons and the trials and the tribulations. Like Aries, this is a new cycle for you. It's a 9 year for everyone, numerologically, but for Aries, Libra, Cancer, and Capricorn, this is a complete new cycle for you for the next 18 years. You're going to be happy in the moment. You're going to be happy being in the moment. And that's very important. You're not going to be in the past. You're not going to be trying to push forward in the present. You're going to be very stable and grounded. But I'm getting that the first half of the year is going to go slower, and the second half of the year is like pedal to the metal. But a lot of you are very in tune with your emotions, and very, very balanced when it comes to the physical and the spiritual. A lot of you are learning to meditate. A lot of you are getting in touch with your spiritual side, and this is why I am passionate about astrology. I'm passionate about tarot because I believe everyone needs to be more in touch because people have lost their way. Somewhere along the way, people have lost their spirituality. And I think that needs to change. And for you, Aries, I feel like you have a handle on this. Temperance, balance, give and take. I feel like you're really learning to compromise this year. There's going to be lessons that happen throughout the year where you do need to demonstrate this way of compromising. It is going to be a slow and steady year, but a slow and steady year of growth. Like what you put in and the energy and the passion and the time and what you put into this year is going to bring you major rewards. It's going to bring you major changes. And it may seem slow, and I know that it's hard for some areas because you just want to go, go, go. But I feel like it's going to be at a pace that, oh my God, I didn't even see that card. It's going to be at a pace that feels good, feels good and feels right. and the timing seems perfect for like what's going to happen with you. Let's look into the past. Yeah. Oh, I was really feeling this when with all the emotion and all the water that I was seeing, and it's literally pissing down rain right now. But in the past, like you've been through it. You've been hurt. You've been betrayed. You've been lied to. You've been cheated. You've been hurt majorly. But I do see so much healing this year. And last year, like I feel like it was a very healing year, but this year you are, I feel like, kind of like springing out as a new person, if that makes sense. I feel like you're creating a family in some type of way. Some areas maybe literally bringing new life into the world, having kids, etc. But there's something to do with family ties that you are working through or that you are overcoming. Something about your heritage is coming up this year. We'll clarify that card. You're walking away. Some of you are walking away from family members, or some of you have done that already. Some of you are walking away from a job. Some of you are walking away from friendships. Like I do see this leaving energy with you, but it's for a good thing. It's for a good reason, and it's for yourself and your own growth. So leaving behind things that aren't good for you, Aries. There is going to be a surprise this year. Something that you didn't know, something that was meant to happen for you. Like this was, well, anything that happens is for a reason. But there is something this year that is going to throw you off guard. Use your intuition, tap into that water energy that I was talking about. Tap into your intuition, always be on guard because there is something that's going to happen in 2025 that you may not see coming. You don't want to be weighed down. You don't want to be weighed down by burdens, responsibilities. Like I do see you wanting more freedom this year, whether this be choosing your own hours with your job, whether this be taking control of something yourself and moving on, letting go. And you've got judgment in the outcome. Judgment day, baby. You are overcoming a major obstacle, overcoming something major in your life that you may have held on to for years. This is huge. It's not just something small, it's actually overcoming something that has been holding you back in the past. And you know what I'm talking about. Like this will resonate with you. You are overcoming something, Aries, that you always had problems with in the past. And you're persevering. As I got earlier, like nothing will stop you. What is this Six of Cups energy? What is this Six of Cups energy here? There's something about the family or a vulnerability that you have with the family or where you come from, your past, your heritage, your culture. It could be anything, but there's something that made you feel a lack of confidence, a feeling of it's not being accepted in your family or being the black sheep, or it's something to do with your confidence, and that is changing this year. And that's what's what you're majorly overcoming is this lack that you had in yourself. And not everyone would be able to see this from the outside, but you did have a lack of not self-worth, but there was something in your past or from the past or from your family or like your childhood or something like that that really affected you and has affected you up until now. And that is majorly changing. Like I see you being so confident within yourself more than any other sign. Aries knows themselves more than any other sign, and you are really demonstrating that this year to others and helping other people be more authentic and to be themselves and speak their mind and speak their truth and be passionate and do what you want to do. Yeah, as I said, 2025 for you is a major new beginning and end of a cycle that was hard for a number of years. You're being recognized for things in the past that you were correct about, things in the past that you may have said that may have, as I said at the start, there's this fear of saying the wrong thing for you, Aries, this fear of being rejected or will that your emotions will be rejected. But there's some type of recognition and people are seeing you for who you really are in 2025. There is connections coming in, like really true, strong bonds that will last. Aries, like some of you are meeting someone new. If you're not, if you're already in a relationship, you've got these encounters coming into your life that are meant to come into your life, people that are meant to come into your life that you have a true bond with. As I said, friendships are changing. That's one thing for Aries. Friends are changing. Communication again. Eight of passion. Eight of wands. This is fast movement. Like things are happening quick for you. And as I said, there is something coming up very soon that is like majorly impacting you and majorly changing. But I do see that things that you wanted are now suddenly starting to eventuate. Um, things that you wished for are now coming to fruition. But speak your truth. That's the one major like thing that's really coming through strongly is speak your truth, Aries. Be yourself. Be proud of how far you've come, and don't look back. Keep moving forward. Thanks, Aries. Hope this resonated with you. I'd love to hear down in the description below. I will be doing monthly readings for you as well, and I'm actually going to stick to it because I have said that in the past, but I'm actually dropping a day at my normal job so I can actually keep up to date with my readings because I feel like this year is a year that everyone does need guidance and everyone needs spiritual advice. Thanks, Aries.